Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another daily market recap. We have another green day in a row. Um, Close call today. Very close call today. I got saved at the very end from having like $1.83 day. So yeah, let's hop in right to the screen share. So we'll go over my trades. Here is my P&L today. I made all this font a little bit bigger, so it should be easier for everyone to see without having to zoom in. So yeah, we are up $10.33 on the day today, but it didn't start. Well, it started off okay. So about like 6:45 today when I woke up, or 6:30 ish. ETNB hit the scanners, or was our leading gainer, but if there's one thing we can look at, it's a buyout. So not necessarily, not in play. So got bought out at $15 a share or whatever the buyout price was. So no bueno. Um, and then Intel also, INTC, started hitting the scanners right around 7. But if you can notice a problem with this stock and why I wouldn't trade it, I'll give you a couple seconds. It's the float. 4.3 billion shares. So I'm gonna do a dedicated video on float and what it is and why I prefer a lower float. That should come this weekend. So yeah, let's get right into it. 7 a.m. BCDA hit the scanner. So disgusting, disgusting, disgusting. I am green on it. I am green on it for $9. And the reason I'm green on it is I did not hold and I did not hope. It spiked very quickly, but over here on the 10-second chart, this was the dip I was getting if I wanted off. I got a double bottom here, and I believe it was on this green candle I got like a very small spike up. I got in at 299 on this dip, and then out at what was it? 311. So 12 cents a share. Not a big trade, but I got in and out, and I was looking this whole entire move up. I'm like, I want it to pull back and um, dip off of 3. But we just got these topping tails here, and it kind of just it flushed down. And then the second trade I took today was on TURB. This was in play on Tuesday. So we were looking for a first daily candle to make a new high, which we ended up getting. But yeah, just another pop and another rejection. I am green on it. I'm green $4.50. I got in at 14. Let's go over here on the 10-second chart. So this was a risky trade, low volume, but it looked good. It's a good price for getting good resolution. So I got in at 14 on this double bottom here on these dips, and then out at 14.36. So very small trade. I took 25 shares, I think. Just because it is risky. It wasn't obvious at all. I mean, it was only up 20% at that time. But the daily chart looked good. We had this big spike up and then a pullback. Still green candle pullback, but this breakthrough 1250. So yeah, and then ADGM, man, another full reversal. So guys, cut your losses. Slice them with a saw, anything, a sword. Cut your losses. If it's going down, get out. It's not worth doing this. The one stock that goes up 5,000%, and you're like, well, I should have bought it at 2 and held that whole entire time. But what if you bought it at 5 and you're like, well, if it goes to 1,000, or if a stock goes to 100, at some point it's at $5 a share, right? They're like, well, if I just buy it at 5, maybe it'll go to 100 or 20 or 10, whatever. But then it could easily just do this. What you got here at 2, and you're like, God, yeah, let's go. We go do 250. All right, 3. Nope. 10 minutes later, it's at $1.63. Cut your losses. Sorry about that. Was getting a text. And then LASE, LASE, kind of ruined my day a little bit today. Just very choppy, very choppy. Was I got in at where was my first trade on this? So every trade I was trying to take, I was trying to break time a good dip off of 350, and just every time I was getting in at 350, and I'm like, I think this was the first trade I had. I was anticipating I got a double bottom here, and I was like, all right, I filled at like 347 ish, and then 5 seconds later it goes down to 327, and I'm like, well, I got stopped out there, and then it popped right back up, and you're like, dang it. And that happened like a couple more times just on that same stock. I forget which one. Where else? I think I got. Yeah, I was trying to just buy right at 350, and I'm getting these flushes, and 10 cents. That's kind of my normal risk. 10 cents a share. So if I buy it at 350, I'll hold it till 340. But the reason I'm buying at 350 or 50 cents or a dollar is because that is a psychological area of support. And people have a lot of respect for those half and whole dollars on these lower price stocks. So yeah, I mean, LASE didn't work out too well. So I was red 1467 on this stock. So at this time, it's about 8:20, and I'm getting ready to just do this recap so I can go to work. And I'm up like $1.83. I'm like, okay, tread water, small day. I mean, it'll be a break even day on fees and commissions, maybe a small red day, but that's okay. And then NUKK hit the scanners. I'm like, okay. And this was right at 8:30, so it's popping up. It pops up quick, and you're like, all right, this must have news. And I don't think it has news. Yeah, no news. So no news pop. I mean, this is another stock that pops. It's a very common momentum stock. So not a too, like, when you see some names on the scanners, you're like, all right, this has the chance to give us some good moves. We don't really have any get these big candles. So that's what I was looking for, a good pop, and we ended up not getting. I got in at 619. Go here on the 10-second chart. Sorry, my throat kind of hurts today for some reason. What time was this? 8:07. Wait, what? Oh, wrong stock. Sorry. 8:31. So I got in at 619 here. Just was looking to try and get a dip down at 6, and it just wasn't close enough, and I got filled quite a bit high, but then I had a nice little pop back up. I actually think it was right in here. I was looking for trying to just get this pop back up. I wanted to get a dip off 6, but I got filled a bit higher than I wanted, and got filled in at 619 and sold out at 636 on I believe on this red candle. I mean, it's 10-second chart, so it is quick. But yeah, so that is my day for today. We are finishing up $10.33. So much lower day today. We got to start being more cautious, like I said yesterday. I think today should have been a red day for me, just with how quick I was just hopping into stuff. So I need to slow that down. And it's like I'm talking to myself through this camera right now. I need to slow it down. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today. Let me know how you guys did in the comments, and we'll be back tomorrow. Peace.